Caltrans suggests commuters start thinking ahead and planning alternate routes onto the Bay Bridge as soon as possible. Mosquito abatement suggests you collect dead birds with a simple shopping bag like this. You can stick your hand through, grab the bird, and pull the handles around. The Muslim Community Association handed out these Qurans today so people can learn more about the religion. We're told the area where the fire started has some trails so people can go into that area if they choose to, so a human could have caused it. And firefighters also say maybe a bird could have fallen out of a tree and hit a power line. They just don't know right now. It's too early to tell. This is how the sheriff's department found this pot farm. Someone living around here saw this black irrigation hose sucking water out of the river. Investigators are delicately sifting through one of the underground tunnels, which is rat infested and unstable after the blast. As you can see, it's easy for me to knock this goalpost down by myself. Rescue teams in Asia fear the death toll from this weekend's tsunami is close to 100,000.
KRON 4's Michelle Kennedy is in Livermore with an update. Michelle?
Hi, Catherine. This fire started this afternoon east of the Lawrence Livermore Laboratory and quickly spread to an explosives testing facility. Now close to 5 hours later, like you said, it's threatening around 500 structures, and the flames are so close to where 205 turns into 580, the CHP is considering closing down the interstate. Firefighters set backfires outside of Livermore to try to stop this blaze in its tracks. The fire started at around 4:30 and quickly spread over thousands of acres. The Department of Energy declared an operational emergency and requested assistance from multiple agencies, including CDF and the Tracy Fire Department, after the flames spread onto the Lawrence Livermore Lab's experimental explosives testing facility.
There are explosives stored out of Site 300, but they're well protected underground bunkers, and bunkers are protected by fire berms and such. And we have a fire department both here at the main site and out at Site 300.
A few hundred employees work at the facility. Most of them had gone home by the time the fire started. Investigators don't know yet what caused the fire. It's burning in a very rural area about 15 miles east of Livermore. It's very important to mention that according to the U.S. Department of Energy, no hazardous materials are being released into the air, so people around here don't have to worry about that. But again, with around 500 structures being threatened near Tracy, evacuations are a possibility tonight, and the CHP is considering closing down 580 because of this fire. Again, it's at around 7,000 acres. As far as we know, no structures have burned so far. Reporting live outside of Livermore, Michelle Kennedy, KRON 4 News.
I broke my arm, I sprained it, my cheek is cut, and my eye is broken.
10-year-old Montrell Hankins of Sacramento was knocked unconscious Monday when a soccer goal tipped over.
He turned over and half of his face was all bloody.
Montrell's brother watched as kids pushed and pulled a goalpost at Witter Ranch Park in Sacramento. Montrell was hanging on to the back. When the goal tipped, he flew through the air.
She was like, "What do you want me to do? He's bleeding all over the place." I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Montrell's mother, Tanya, got the call from a 4th R employee. Administrators from the after-school program were watching Tanya's kids when the accident happened. As you can see, it's easy for me to knock this goalpost down by myself, so it's not difficult to believe a bunch of kids could do it. We found stickers on the posts warning that unsecured goals can fall and cause injury or death. Alan Tamiyama with the city's Department of Parks and Recreation told us that the goalposts in many of the city's 180-plus parks are for the most part not anchored down. He also said he couldn't speak to us on camera because of the city's ongoing investigation.
Kids have to be over there because they're playing soccer. So they have to make the playground safe.
Tanya Hankins is worried an accident like this will happen again. Just last year in San Jose, 12-year-old Luis Jimenez died when a goal fell on him.
When they told me that I need to see a plastic surgeon, I panicked.
Montrell will need plastic surgery to repair a fractured eye socket. Tanya does not know yet how she'll pay for it. In Sacramento, Michelle Kennedy, Fox 40 News.
Michelle?
Hi, Terry. The new cluster mailboxes will be more durable and, according to the Postal Service, harder for thieves to break into.